To begin this process within Stripe, we'll go to the Products page under Connected Accounts and select the product that we'd like to have within our Unstack site. Then go down to Pricing, click the hamburger, and then click Get Checkout Code Snippet. You should address the Success and Cancel URL and have those be valid URLs on your Unstack account, and then click Copy for the code that Stripe is providing. We'll utilize this code within the next step. We have now completed the steps required to receive the code from Stripe. Now that we have that code, we'll go ahead and prepare our page within Unstack. To prepare it, just have a simple pricing component ready, or any component which features a button, such as our callouts, media, text, and so on and so forth. To prepare the button, we'll go ahead and set the link for it to a £. Now we'll publish the page. The reason why we have to publish the page is so that we can find the identifier of this button. We need to find this on the live page. It cannot be found within the editor. To find that identifier for this button, we'll right-click it and click the Inspect tool. Within the Inspect tool, we'll see this ID. We'll leave this page open and this Inspector tool open while we prepare our Stripe code and then inject this identifier. We'll copy the code that we received from Stripe in the previous step, and we'll click Add Component, and then utilize a custom code component. This is where we'll paste this code in. We will then remove the button component from this code because we're not using Stripe's normalized button. We're using our own that already exists on the page. Then we'll go back here and copy this ID for this specific button. Once we have that, we'll go to where the code says var checkout button equals document.getElementById. We'll remove the ID that is within the single parentheses, and we'll paste in the ID that we just received from that button. Once we have this, we have completed the changes to the code that we need to make. Your success and cancel URL should have already been configured. However, they can be reconfigured here if necessary. It should be a page that is created within your Unstack site. If you have any questions on this, please reach out to help@unstack.com. To finalize these changes, simply click Publish, and now your Stripe and Unstack connection for transacting on your Unstack site and completing the transaction at checkout.stripe.com is complete. To do this for further buttons or add additional pricing plans, simply repeat this process respectively.